Hello everyone, welcome to this explanation. So in this video I'll be covering the theory portion of the old question bank. So this video I'm covering the question bank of 2079 Bhadra, and in this video I'll only be covering the theory portion. So if you want me to solve any of the program, please let me know in the comment box. So without any further delay, let's go and see what are the questions. So first question is 1A, that is differentiate between system software and application software and provide relevant example for each of them, and this question has been asked for 4 marks. Okay, so for 4 marks you have to write at least 5 or maximum 6 points. Okay, so let us differentiate it, and while giving answer for differentiation, please do it in column wise, don't do in paragraph. Okay, so what is system software? System software is nothing but an interface between application software and system, whereas application software, it is a type of software which runs according to the user. Okay, so system software, they are written in low level language, whereas application software, they are written in high level language. Okay, so as it is written in low level language, so it is very complex. This type of software is very complex, whereas they are very, we cannot say very, but it is easy as compared to, or easy or simple, we can say simple as compared to system software. Okay, so next example, we can give the example that they have asked. So the example can be OS, operating system, various system utilities files. Okay, an example of this can be MS Word, Excel. Okay, here this system software is very mandatory, okay, to run system, whereas this application system we use according to our need, so they are not mandatory, we can say. Fine, so these are the 5 differences, we can say. So quickly let's go to next question. So our second question is, list the steps involved in solving a problem using a computer, and why do we need an algorithm before writing program code? Okay, so as you can see that they have asked only, this question has been asked only for 2 marks. Okay, so for 2 marks, no need to give a description of all the steps, you have to just write the steps. Okay, so we'll just be writing the steps here. Fine, so what are the various steps? So two, I think it is 1B. Yeah, 1B. So for first step is, what are the various steps for problem solving? There are 7 steps. Yeah, so first step is problem analysis, second step is algorithm, third step is flow chart, fourth step is coding, fifth stage is compilation and execution, and next step is debugging and testing, and last step is documentation. Okay, so this can be done for 2 marks, no need to write an extra points. So next part is, why do we write algorithm before writing the code? Okay, so it means that you have to write the advantage of algorithm. So they have asked for 2 marks, so you can write 2 or 3 points. So let me write what are the various advantages of having writing the algorithm. So first of all is, it helps in analyzing the problem. It helps in analyzing the problem and create a plan, because we write all the steps. So we are going to create a plan, we'll solve the problem like this, like this, like this. So it also helps to reduce the error, and then we can write, it helps in clarifying, clarifying the, it helps in clarifying the problem and ensure a systematic approach. Okay, so I think this will be enough For 2 marks question, you can write any advantage you can write that. So next question, let me go to next question very quickly. So 2 number question, do we have any theory? Yes, there is a theory. Define token in C, and how are variables declared as token? Okay, very nice. So this is a very good question. So it has been asked for 4 marks. So fine, let's go. So I think it's 2A. What is a token? So token is nothing but a smallest individual element in a program which cannot be broken, we can say, or which cannot be broken into smaller parts or components, we can say. So can you guess the example? Yes, the examples of token are keywords, constants, identifier, operators. These are some of the examples of tokens. So next part was, how can we declare variable as a constant? Okay, so variable can be declared as constant by using keyword const. Okay, so by using the keyword const, we can declare variable as a constant. For example, if you see example, so what is the syntax? Syntax is const, then our data type, then our variable name, finally our value, and semicolon. For example, const int a equals to 5. So this is how we declare a variable as a constant. So let's go to next question. So I think 2 bits a program. Okay, so no need to solve. 3 first part is theory. You can see how are break and continue statement used to jump out of loop. Fine, so this has been asked for 4 marks. So what is break and continue? Okay, so I think it's 4 number. So break statement is used to terminate and come out of loop permanently, we can say. Okay, so we just terminate the loop and come out, whereas in continue is used to skip. Okay, we can say it is used to skip a particular condition, we can say. It is used to skip a particular condition, we can say, or we can say it is to skip the current iteration and proceed to next iteration. Fine, so it doesn't terminate the loop, it just skip the particular iteration for only once. Okay, for example, if you will see, let me give example with writing a program. For example, if you are using a for loop, I equals to 1, I less than 10, I plus plus, and if inside this, if I am writing a condition, if I equals to 5, then break, and after that I am going to print. If you print the value of I, okay, so what will be the answer for this? So the loop starts and it prints the value of I here, 1, 2, 3, 4, but the moment it sees I equals to 5, it breaks. Okay, so it comes out of this loop. So this is what break statement. And for continue statement, if here I'll write continue, so what happens is it prints the value 1, 2, 3, 4, and it encounters 5, so it skips this statement for one time, but loop is not terminated. So if for next iteration it will print 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, let's go to next question. So where is the next question? Okay, can a main function be called recursively in C? Justify your option. Yes, main function can be called recursively in C. Okay, it can call itself, main function can call itself if and only if, I'll write this. Okay, okay, so main, yes, main function can be called recursively, or it can be called by itself if there is a proper terminating or base condition. Okay, so I think I solved this question. I think I solved this 4 number question. Write a syntax. Yeah, so I solved part 2 of this. Can a main function be called recursively? So first part, let's solve first part, that is write a syntax for function declaration, function definition, and function call in C. This has been asked for 3 marks. Okay, so what is the syntax of function declaration? So if you know function declaration, it is declared, the function is declared above the main function. Okay, so the syntax for function declaration is, we have return type of function, then we have function name, and inside the bracket we have type of argument 1, similarly till type of argument, and terminated by a semicolon. For example, if we are going to declare a function sum, so we'll write sum here. Suppose we are going to write a function which adds 2 integer number and returns the value as an integer. So the return type will be int, name of function will be sum, and type of argument will be int and int with a semicolon. Next is write the syntax for function definition. Okay, so for function definition we have return type, function name, and type of argument, as well as name of variable, we can say, or name of argument, we can say, till n. Okay, and again inside this function definition we do not terminate this with a semicolon, but inside we have the statement or body of the function, we can say. For example, in function definition we will write int sum, int a, int b, and inside this we are going to write the program of sum. Next is the syntax of function call. So function call, we can write the name of function, and inside this we have the argument. Okay, so return type, it is not mandatory. For example, if you write sum a, this is the function call. Okay, so these are the 3 syntaxes. Now next question is question number 4b, that is explain the use of recursive function with a suitable example. Okay, so let me see the marks for it. So it has been asked for 4 marks, so you have to write what is recursive function and also write a program, simple program. Okay, so what is recursion? Explain the use of recursive function. So recursive function is 4b. It is a function that calls itself. Okay, also it is defined, it is a technique used to define a problem in term of one or more smaller version of same problem. Okay, so it is like we can say that it is used for repetitive computation computation, okay, in which action is stated in term of previous result. Fine. So this recursive function, it can be used to solve many problem like calculating factorial, calculating the Fibonacci series. Yes, so these are some of the practical use of using a recursive function. So you can show any one example, either factorial or Fibonacci series, in the same question for 4 marks. Okay, so let's go to next question. Okay, so this program I am leaving up to you. You can write the program for this. So next question is 5a. So it is a totally theory question, I think. Yeah, differentiate between array and string. They are saying array and string. So what is the difference between array and string? They have asked for 4 marks. So let's see how many difference we can write. So array and string. Okay, so array is nothing but it is collection of elements with same data type. Okay, also the size of array is always fixed, that is fixed size we can say. Okay, here whereas in string they are the sequence of character and it is always terminated with a null character. Okay, and in this the size can be variable size we can say. Okay, so if you are going to define an array, we can define it like in this int a, float or char. Here in string we always define it by using a length we can say. Okay, so here next difference is it doesn't require a null character to terminate. So you can write this difference, that is terminated with null character here. So it is the fourth difference we can say. And fifth difference is, okay, so it is used for storing numbers, okay, storing a set of number of same data type, yeah, of same data type, whereas this is used to store we can say characters, names or addresses we can say. Okay, so I think this four difference will be okay. So fifth one if you want you can write, else you can leave this. Next question is how we define a multidimensional, how we declare a multidimensional array in C. So multidimensional array, they are declared as data type, array name along with row size followed by a column size. Okay, for example, int, the array name is suppose num, row size is 3 and column size is 3. Okay, so while declaring 2D array in C, we need to specify the row size as well as the column size, or row size is not mandatory but you have to write the column size. Fine, let's go to see the next question. What is that? No, this is a program. So next question, next part is question number. What is the meaning of data type used in pointer declaration? Define a function in your program to swap two integers using pass by reference. So second part is a program, you can do it yourself. First part is what is the meaning of data type used in pointer. So if you know the type, the meaning of data type used in pointer declaration is used to indicate the type of data that the pointer will point to, and the reference, we can say reference in memory. Or we can also say that it is used to indicate that to store the address or the memory required. So either it is used to like the use of this meaning of data type is either it is used to indicate the type of data it is going to point or how much space it is going to take. We can say that it also point to the reference, or reference is also called memory. Okay, so I think this is asked for 1 mark, so that will be enough. Now what are the program to find the frequency? So this is the program question number 7. It also program question. So next question is from Fortran. Okay, so question is, what are the data types available in Fortran? So the various data type available in Fortran are, so 8 marks question, various data type available in Fortran are integer. So integer, it is used to represent the negative and positive number. Real, it is used to represent the positive and negative real number. Next is double precision. Okay, so the storage increase same as real, but the storage is double in this. Next is complex. Okay, so it is used to represent the real as well as the imaginary part. Next is logical, so it is used to represent the data in boolean form, that is either in true or false. Next is character. Okay, so I think that's all. There are around 6 types of data type in Fortran. And the next question is, so the last question is question number 9. Second part is a program. Question number 9, that is, write a short notes on associativity and associativity in C and also entry and exit loop. So let's go to question number 9, which is, what is the associativity? So associativity is nothing but it is an order of evaluation of operators with same level of precedence in an expression. Okay, so the operators of same precedence are evaluated either from left to right or right to left. So you can show any one precedence, example of any one associativity. For example, this small bracket and this big bracket, they have the same precedence, so the associativity will be from left to right. Okay, so 9b, the question is difference between entry control loop and exit control loop. So as you know that entry control loop, we'll write here entry control loop and exit control loop. So entry control loop, they are also called while loop. This is called do while loop. In while loop, what happens is condition is checked, then body is executed. Here body is executed first. So next difference is, if condition fail, we cannot go to the body of loop. Here even if condition fail, we execute the body part once. Next, we can write the syntax of this: while condition and the statement part. Okay, here in do while, do we have the statement, and then we have while, we have condition, and then the semicolon. Fine, so that was all for the theory portion of this. If you want me to solve any of the program from this particular question, please let me know. So next video I'll be covering some other question, year question, only the theory portion. So thank you and stay safe.